Good evening and welcome to Neil Carey Arena on the campus of Lewis University here in Romeoville, Illinois. I am Patrick Hennessy and I will be here alongside you for this match between the Drury Panthers and the hosting Lewis Flyers. So we will pause for national anthem and starting lineups, and then right after that we will get into the action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Neil Carey Arena on the campus of Lewis University for tonight's
And we are back here at Neil Carey Arena. We just went through the starting lineups for each respective team. For the Panthers, they're going with middle blocker at number 2, Caitlin Fassbender, along with number 5, Gabby Birmingham as the setter. Outside hitters, number 12, Salma Lewis, and number 22, Chloe Rear. Middle blocker, number 13, Stormy Tadlock, and defensive specialist, number 14, Addison Tuwai. And for the Flyers, on the right side and setting is number 1, Lauren Stenman. Juliana Van Loo will be playing the right side. Stenman will be setting. Number 9, Natalie Stefanski, an outside hitter for this evening, along with number 11, Megan Schlechte. Number 14, Bella Ray will be the middle hitter, along with number 22, Farah Taki. And then the Flyer libero is number 12, Andrea Zeiser, as we see her out there on the court for the Flyers. The Panthers will roll out without their defensive specialist to start the match. The Flyers roll into, or should I say fly, into this match with a conference record of 6-3. Their overall record, very impressive, 17-7. That is the reason they are the 25th ranked team in the nation throughout this season. The Panthers, just a hair below 500. They sit at 13-14 overall, along with a 4-5 conference record. So the Panthers trying to hit that 500 mark, and the Flyers, as we see Bella Ray at the front of the net for the Flyers with a missed hit that goes out of bounds. So the Panthers strike first, but the Flyers at 6-3 so far in the conference. That is good for fourth, but they are right behind Rockhurst, who stands at 7-2. Quincy and Missouri St. Louis are both 8-1 in conference standings. So it would be a very tall task with 3 games remaining on the Flyers schedule to get that top spot, but it is statistically possible. So every win here is going to count. They're amidst a 2-game homestand, of course, playing Drury tonight, and then tomorrow for senior night they will be playing Missouri S&T. They then travel on the road to play the Tritons of Missouri St. Louis. So we see the Panthers jump out to a 2-0 lead. And a nice job by Van Loo on a broken play, just kind of poked it over the net and it hit the line on the right side. So the Flyers get on the board. Now Van Loo will serve. She's been big for the Flyers this year, leading them in kills in nearly every match. That one looked like it might have went over the net, but it was played by the Panthers. That's Bella Ray, and she comes up with the kill. We see number 9, Juliana Squire, in for the Panthers in the back row. We see Bella Ray in the middle, obviously, with the departure of Ava Venema. Of course, she graduated. You know, a lot of these Flyer middle hitters are going to be getting a lot of opportunity. Venema, multiple-time All-American, a Flyer great, but now they will make do without Venema and without All-American libero Jamie Poppin as well. Panthers try to dump, but the Flyers were ready for it. This time they're going to go to Ray. Nice job by Squire to get under it. Back and forth. And it is Natalie Stefanski with the kill. So now the Flyers with a 4-2 lead. Here in set number 1, it is still Van Loo at the service line. Nice job by Stenman and Bella Ray. And that one might have been a digging error on Megan Schlechte. Hard to tell. She got under it, but kind of ricocheted the wrong direction, as we see number 13, Micah Freppen, rotate in for the Flyers. And for the Panthers, it's number 22, Chloe Rear. Nice serve, makes its way over the net. Flyers go to the left side. It's Stefanski again with the kill. So the Flyers 5 points and 4 kills. Already in set 1, they lead 5-3. And the Panthers go outside to Salma Lewis, but it is blocked by the Flyers. That was Bella Ray and Lauren Stenman once again at the net. This time, the Panthers go to the right side. That was Stormy Tadlock. Flyers somehow able to get this one to the other side, and a nice hit from Stormy Tadlock. It is a tool block, and she gets the kill. Both teams looking strong. Haven't seen too many errors from either team yet. As now it is Tadlock. Flyers go to Schlechte on the outside. Panthers forced to kind of overpass that one out of a discombobulated play. It's Schlechte again. That one is blocked at the net. This time they go in the middle to Bella Ray, and she is able to hit the line on the left side to pick up a point for the Flyers. Flyers lead 7-4 here in set number 1. And it is Bella Ray. That one is Doug. That's number 4, Lexi Basler. Birmingham and Tawai now rotate back in for the Panthers. And it'll be Madison Tawai at the service line as well. Andrea Zeiser back in the back row for the Flyers. That is Schlechte. That one lands deep and out of play. Closely contested first set through the first 13 points. It's 7-6 Flyers lead. But it will be the Tawai with the Panthers' second straight serve. Back row attack, that's Stefanski. Nice hustle by Zeiser to get under that. Flyers kind of had to work out of a busted play, and Stefanski hits it into the middle of the net. So 3 straight points for the Panthers now ties things up at 7 apiece. Nice job by Farataki. Set looked a little low. And that one is just out. Good eye by Zeiser to hold off. She was there. She could have come up with the dig if she needed to, but like I said, good presence of mind to let it go. Now it's Lauren Stenman, the 5'10" setter from Maplewood, Minnesota. Went to North St. Paul High School. Flyers are going to go to Van Loo on the right side. And she didn't get as much power as she usually does behind those kills, as the set not quite in her wheelhouse, but she was able to control the ball a little bit and get it exactly where it needed to go. Now it is Stenman, and that is the first service error we've seen from the Flyers this evening. Now it is Salma Lewis serving for the Panthers. And again, the Flyers with the kill. They lead 10-8. I mentioned Flyer setter Jamie Poppin at the top of the broadcast. She's actually in the house tonight. Poppin came back to watch her Flyers take on the Panthers. So maybe eventually we'll be able to get a camera on her, but she is here in Neil Carey Arena. Always love it when Lewis alumni come back to support their teams. You know, Lewis is such a inviting community. it's just great to see alumni come back and support the Flyers in any way that they can. Flyers now jump out to an 11-8 lead in set 1. It's Megan Schlechte at the service line. She sends that one over. Panthers forced to free ball. It's Taki! No doubt about it. Farataki, the 6-foot middle hitter. She's from North Aurora, Illinois, went to West Aurora High School, so a local talent, Farataki, getting on the board with that kill. In 21 total attacks so far, the Flyers hitting at about 24%. They have 12 kills along with 8 assists and just 1 service error. The Flyers have 2 block assists on the evening so far, none for the Panthers. Flyers defensively always been a fairly strong team, and where they struggled a little bit last year was just consistency with hitting. Right? We have these great outside middle hitters, but sometimes, you know, from game to game, things just get a little off, and that's where we see odd results where we'll kind of get on these winning streaks, right, but then just kind of hit a wall in some random game. And I think the Flyers have done a much better job of being more consistent with their hitting so far this season. But, you know, this is a team that's fairly new to the court. You know, like I said, without Ava Venema, Jamie Poppin, players like that out there, players that they were used to having all last season, you know, players have been forced to step into some new roles, but so far they've done pretty well. You know, they're sitting at 4th place in the conference right now with chances to move up, still nationally ranked. Lewis and Quincy, the 2 nationally ranked GLVC teams so far as it pertains to the week of October 24th. And the Panthers get on the board with that kill. And number 13, Stormy Tadlock. She started as the middle blocker for the Panthers. She's back in, and then we see Juliana Squire serving for the Panthers. Oh, and an overpass is absolutely annihilated at the net by Tadlock, who just checked in, so making her presence known instantly. And at 6'3", Stormy Tadlock is able to get very high off the ground. We saw it right there. That's Taki. That one lands deep. Now that's a couple times we've seen in this match from the outside where the sets just aren't quite at the peak of the Flyers' outside hitters' jumps. So timing seems to be just a little off. Regardless, they still lead 12-11. From the back row, that's Schlechte. Nice recovery by the Panthers. But ultimately, Tadlock is going to send it out of play. Bella Ray rotates back in for the Flyers, and it's Andrea Zeiser at the service line. Panthers go to Chloe Rear, and she comes up with the kill from the outside. Lexi Bossler rotates in, and she will immediately be at the service line. Bossler, a defensive specialist, and that one is blocked by the tandem of Chloe Rear and Stormy Tadlock. So they deny Stefanski with an impressive block. Nice float serve. Flyers play it. It's Van Loo. Overpass. Flyers with an opportunity. They go back to Van Loo. And a nice dig there from Basler. And this time it's Bella Ray and Juliana Van Loo who are going to get a pair of block assists. So third time's the charm for Van Loo in terms of scoring. And now she'll be at the service line. That one creeps its way over the net. Dumped over by the Panthers. Flyers go to the left side. That was Stefanski, nothing doing. Tadlock blocked. And the Flyers get the kill. That is going to go Stefanski's way. Van Loo remains at the service line. For the Flyers, a really well-rounded attack as the Panthers get the kill. Flyers lead 15-14. As I was saying, Flyers really balanced attack. Juliana Van Loo, Natalie Stefanski, Bella Ray, and Farataki all have 2 kills for the Flyers. And for the Panthers, their attacking is even more well-rounded. Not a single player has more than a single kill. But it is 15-14. That one hits the antenna, and now the Panthers are going to knot things up at 15 apiece. Both coaches still hold each of their timeouts. And Chloe Rear sends it over. That one is dug by Schlechte. And a kill for Bella Ray. That'll be number 3 for her. Bella Ray has had the second most attempts for the Flyers at 7. Stefanski has had 9 attempts here in set 1. Tadlock, excellent decision as she pokes it over the net. And now she will be at the service line. In terms of the Panthers' schedule, this is also their third to final game. It is this game, and then they will head to Springfield, Illinois to take on the Prairie Stars of Illinois Springfield, and then after that they will have their senior night against Quincy. And the Panthers, for the first time since early on in the set, jump out to the lead. Let's see if the Flyers can recover. They go to Bella Ray on the right side. And no doubt about it, as she ties things up. Farataki will check in, and this will also be the first that we'll be seeing from Chloe Fornetti in this match. 5'6" freshman, went to East Kentwood High School in Michigan. She sends it over. And that's going to be a line by the Panthers. They don't agree with the call. We will see that there will be a disagreement from Panthers head coach Jennifer Bonner-Hill. The Flyers, I forgot to mention, are coached by Loralee Smith. She is in her 16th season. Her and Dan Friend have both had very lengthy and successful tenures here at Lewis. Birmingham and Tawai rotate in for the Panthers, and it will be Tawai to serve. The Flyers, as we close in towards the end of this first set, nice hustle by Tawai and Squire, but the Flyers come with the kill. It is 19-18. Student section in full attendance here at Lewis, trying to make some noise, cheer the Flyers on, as that one was on the outside of the antenna. And the Panthers are going to call the first timeout we're seeing in this match tonight. And so far in this match, obviously very even scoring-wise. And if we look at the statistics here a little bit, both teams with a high volume of attacks. The Flyers 34 total attacks to the Panthers 32. But the Panthers hitting at a rate of just 6%, the Flyers at 12%. But it's been a fairly clean match. The Flyers with 7 attack errors, Panthers with 8. I just think both defenses have been really strong here in the match. Once again, it is 20-18 Flyers lead coming out of the timeout here in set 1. And it'll be Stenman to serve for the Flyers. Flyers bench making noise as usual. One of my favorite things about volleyball is just the banter, the back and forth between both teams' benches. It's always fun to hear what kind of clever chants they can come up with. Panthers come out of the timeout hitting on all cylinders. They get the first point. 2019. Panthers closing the gap. Lewis sends it over. And the point will go the Flyers' way. Megan Schlechte to serve. Flyers 4 points away from closing out set 1. But the Panthers trail by just 2. Schlechte sends it over. That one is played. Panthers are going to go on the outside. That's Chloe Rear, dug by Zeiser. Flyers go to Stefanski. Nothing doing now to Van Loo on the right side. And that's going to be a kill for Juliana Van Loo. We knew the Flyers were going to try to establish Van Loo early in this match. They've done just that as she comes up with her 3rd kill. It's still Schlechte to serve. And then it's going to be an ace, A-C-E, Megan Schlechte. Couldn't have come at a better point in the first set either. 23-19, Flyers lead. Serve is up, serve is over. Panthers go to the right side. And Stefanski and Veritaki were there. Couldn't quite get a clean block on it. So the Panthers still drinking from the cup of life here. It's 23-20 in set 1. Flyers able to corral that serve, but it'll be a free ball for the Panthers. Let's see where they go. It's a dump. Flyers were ready. They go to Stefanski. And miscommunication there from the Panthers to give the Flyers their 24th point of the set. This is also the largest lead that the Flyers have had here in set 1. So, it's Zeiser to serve it. Flyers set point. And that one is going to be a kill for Chloe Rear. Digging error there from Zeiser. Bossler, along with Hannah Voorhees, rotate in for the Panthers. Flyers go to Van Loo, and an impressive kill to close out set 1 here from Neil Carey Arena. Both teams will switch sides as the Flyers take set 1, 25-20. Here from Neil Carey Arena, we'll be right back for the start of set number 2. Welcome back to Neil Carey Arena on the campus of Lewis University. Patrick Hennessy here. All night I will be alongside all you wonderful Flyer and Panther fans, GLVC fans, all alike, as the Flyers host the Panthers here from Neil Carey Arena. Flyers took set number 1, as now we enter the second set. A little bit of confusion involving the rotations of the players, but I think we're getting that figured out. This is the quietest I have heard it in this gym in the last 48 hours. Last night, we had Flyer Fan Fest to kick off the Lewis men's and women's basketball season. It was a packed house, free pizza, free games. It was awesome. We even had a student hit a half-court shot to win free books for next semester. I think we have a clip of that. Hopefully we can run it at some point. It was awesome. I was so glad we could be there to broadcast that. It was a fun time. And the Panthers, just like they did in set 1, get on the board in set 2 first. And it is number 9, Juliana Squire, sending it over for the Panthers. And it's Bella Ray, but yeah, she hit the net. And the thing about the net violation is you can usually see the evidence right in front of you. The net clearly moving. Someone hit it. They said it was Bella Ray. Panthers lead 2-0. It's Bella Ray again, and that time she does get the kill. I want to thank everyone who is watching either on YouTube or on the GLVC streaming service. Thank you for watching from the Lewis University Television Network. And that one was in as Stormy Tadlock picks up the kill.
Substitutions, Micah Freppin enters the Lewis lineup for the Panthers. Lexi Bosler and Hannah Voorhees are in.
So a quick 3-1 lead for the Panthers. It's Bosler to serve. That one is dug by the Flyers. That's Stefanski. Dug by Bosler. From the back row, it was Chloe Rear, but a hit that had no chance in the middle of the net. And it's Natalie Stefanski. They were handing out some prizes via the form of a raffle between the sets, so a thank you to the Lewis Student Senate for putting that on. They are doing drawings throughout the game. There's also a costume contest in the crowd. We have some students in the Lewis student section. Maybe we can get a shot of that here in a couple minutes, but I see what appears to be Bugs Bunny, a number of NBA jerseys, and a lot of other cool costumes from the Flyers students who always show out and come with a lot of spirit to these games. Athletics certainly would not be what it is without the wonderful students who come to support them. And as I was talking, the Flyers picked up another point. It's 4-3. Free ball for the Flyers. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. On the left side, that's Schlechte. This time they go to the back row. Nice hit from Freppin, but dug by the Panthers. Back and forth. And a point that ultimately goes the Flyers' way. It's all knotted up at 4. discussion now between the official and Coach Bonner Hill of the Panthers. A discussion that appears to be over, and point remains with the Flyers. Sent over by Ray. Right side is Tadlock. A nice job by Stefanski to get under it, but such a powerful hit from Tadlock. And she comes up with the point. And I mentioned Flyer Fan Fest at the top of this set. Occurred last night. A lot of fun things happening. A game of musical chairs that was won by the representative from the Lewis University Television Network, Logan. So that was a lot of fun. And like I mentioned, a student in 30 seconds was able to hit a free throw, a layup, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot to win free books for the second semester. So following this set, we're going to have a clip of that. It was really exciting. The gym was electric. And the gym is still electric tonight. The electricity has not dissipated. And the Flyers hanging in there in set two. It's 5-6. Lauren Stenman, a 5'10 junior, sends it over. That one is dug by Squire. From the left side, it's Voorhees. She picks up the kill. Panthers still lead by 2. Flyers have 4 back to receive. To Y sends it over. They're going to go to the right side. It's Van Loo. Overpass. Again, the Flyers are going to go to Van Loo. That one's blocked. Dug by Zeiser. From the back row, Stefanski. That one is dug by Squire. Panthers go to the right side. Back and forth. Schlechte. Again dug by the Panthers. Overpass, or excuse me, free ball for the Flyers. That's Bella Ray. Back and forth we go. Again, nothing doing on the right side. The Panthers finally come up with the kill. That's Gabby Birmingham. So it is 8-5 Panthers here in set 2. Flyers took set number 1 here from Neil Carey Arena. That serve lands deep. Service of Lewis University students in the student section sporting costumes. And a lot of it's a lot of fun costumes here in Neil Carey Arena. Tadlock sends it into the net. So it's now 15-14 Flyers. It is Lauren Stenman serving. Van Loo rotates back in. Looks like she got, I was going to say she got things figured out with that shoe, but the shoe is still sitting on a chair on the Flyers bench. That was a nice job by Farataki with a solo block. Wow. I was about to say what a great hit, but Taki was just right there on top of it. Stenman still serving. That one creeps its way over the net. Free ball for the Flyers. They're going to go to Farataki in the middle. On the right side, that's Hannah Voorhees, and it hits the antenna, so point goes the Flyers' way. Now the Panthers find themselves trailing 14-17 as they head into a timeout. Now we will have another raffle as we have a break in play, so a lucky Lewis University student will win $50 Flyer dollars. As students hastily checking their tickets. Speaking of giveaways, Flyer Fan Fest was last night, and a lucky student was able to win free books for the second semester. As we see right here on the screen, he was able to hit a half-court shot at the buzzer to win free books. It was insane. The buzzer was about to go off, and we see the fans just going absolutely crazy, mobbed by the basketball team down there on the court. It was awesome. Like I said, he had that fan, that Lewis University student, had 30 seconds to hit a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot, and he swished it from half court. So what an exciting 48 hours it's been here at Lewis. Both teams retake the floor after the Panthers timeout. It's 17-14. Flyers winning 1-0. It's Stenman to serve. Panthers go to the middle. Flyers go to the middle as well, and it's Farataki with another serve. Man, Farataki playing very well here in set number 2. She's up to 3 kills on the night, along with 2 block assists. That's an ace serve for Lauren Stedman. So the Flyers, in a match that was extremely closely contested early on, now find themselves with a 19-14 lead. So an ace serve, unfortunately followed by a service error.
Neal and Tawai are in. Bosler and Voorhees.
So number 11, Taylor Neal, and number 14, Addison Tawai rotate in for the Panthers. Tawai sends it over. That's Schlechte, and a kill for Megan Schlechte from the outside. Flyers hit the 20-point mark here in set 2. Serve is up. Overpass. Nice strong serve from Megan Schlechte. Overpass. Panthers with an opportunity. They go to the right side. And that is Salma Lewis. So now Lewis will serve to Lewis. How about that? Salma Lewis sends it over. Stefanski. That one's dug. Flyers look to reset on defense as that one is sent over by Addison Tawai, or excuse me, Taylor Neal. So the Panthers now closing the gap. It is 20-17 Flyers here in set 2. Flyers go to Taki, and Taki gets another kill. It'll now be Bella Ray in for the Flyers in the middle. The Panthers will now take their second and final timeout here from Neil Carey Arena. So we'll take a short break and be right back here in 1 minute. Both teams take the court here at Neil Carey Arena. And we had a raffle ticket number read off that was not claimed, so there are a number of Lucky Flyer fans who won an item, but apparently we're not here to claim them, because that is I think the third time that a ticket number has been read off and not claimed. So if you are a Lewis University student and you're on campus and you're looking for something to do, come on out to this match, because it's been an exciting one. Flyers lead 1-0 in the match and 21-18 in the set. It's Juliana Squire serving. Dug by Zeiser. Flyers go to Van Loo. Diving save from Squire. And it's Van Loo with the kill. Juliana Van Loo now to serve. 22-18, Flyers 4 points away from a set 2 victory. Panthers out of timeouts. It's Tadlock. Nice cross-court hit to pick up a kill. Welcome back to Neil Carey Arena here from Lewis University as the Flyers of Lewis host the Panthers of Drury. Patrick Hennessy here, and it has been a fun one. Flyers lead 2-0. And during that break, we had the costume contest between the Flyers students who came dressed up. Ultimately, Gru and Edith won. It was between a dragon, Gru and Edith, and a Bratz doll. The Flyers cheers decided the winner. And it has been a fun one so far as we see the Flyers take the court. Let's see if the Panthers can respond here in set 3. They still have life. There is still a chance. We've seen it happen here from Neil Carey before. We've seen reverse sweeps take place. A couple years ago, Southern Indiana did it to Lewis to upend their undefeated regular season hopes. I was here for that game, and it was a heartbreaker.
To begin game 3, serving for the Flyers, number 12,
Andrea Zeiser, Flyers libero at the service line for the Flyers. Former Flyer libero Jamie Poppin is in attendance tonight. As I mentioned earlier in this broadcast, is the Flyers pick up a point. There's Jamie right there on screen. Back to support her Flyers. That is Tadlock picking up a kill for the Flyers. Taylor Neal and Lexi Bosler, and the Panthers have been rotating a lot during this match. Serve is up. Dug by Schlechte. Flyers are going to go to Van Loo on the right side, and she picks up the kill. So it'll be Van Loo picking up the kill, and Van Loo now at the service line. Turns it over, overpass, punch down. It was Bella Ray and Natalie Stefanski. I believe it's ultimately Stefanski who got her hand on it. Flyers lead 3-1 in set 3. Van Loo sends it over. Overpassed again that time. Chloe Rear was ready to counter for the Panthers. Rear dumps it over. Flyers go to Stefanski. And it's a kill for Natalie Stefanski. Her 6th. Flyers the 4-1 lead. Van Loo sends it over. On the outside, that was Taylor Neal, but a pair of Flyers blockers denies her at the net. And early here, now in set number 3, we're going to get a Panther timeout as the Flyers jump out to a commanding 5-1 lead at the beginning of set number 3. Another thing that happened during Flyer Fan Fest last night was LUTN's very own Logan Kapp. He's actually directing the game tonight. He won a game of musical chairs. So how about that? Logan, you know, I don't know about the basketball skills, but maybe the height there was helping him get to the chair a little faster. I don't know, but I don't know how he did it, but he did. And we are so happy for him here from LUTN. Flyers now come out of the huddle.
University, welcome back. You Flyers!
Panthers now take the floor. 5-1 match here in set 3. It's Juliana Van Loo to serve. She sends it over. Panthers go to Tadlock. She has been the answer for the Panthers all night. Flyers just unable to get that one over. Micah Freppin now rotates in for the Flyers. It's Chloe Rear to serve for the Panthers. Nice float serve. Flyers go to Ray from the right side. This is Tadlock, no doubt about it. Man. Ferocious kill there from Stormy Tadlock. She's in double-digit kills with 13. She leads all players in that stat by a wide margin. This time they go to Selma Lewis from the right side. And a nice answer there from Stefanski. So Flyers lead 6-4 in set 3. They lead 2-0 in this set. That one blocked by Bella Ray. Big for the Flyers. And I mentioned Quincy, one of the teams in the GLVC that only has one conference loss. It almost came to Lewis. Lewis narrowly was defeated by Quincy back on October 1st. That was a match that went all the way to a 5th set, where they ultimately fell to Quincy. Of course, they will play Missouri St. Louis, who is the other 8-1 team right now in the conference, November 5th. That's next Saturday. 9-4 Flyers. Bella Ray, overpass. Dumped over, the Panthers try to reset on defense. From the back row, that was Micah Freppin. Tadlock, blocked. Squire able to get under it. Taylor Neal from the left side is going to pick up a kill. Panthers will make a substitution. I believe this is the first we are seeing from Katie Rankin, who is in to serve. And I was talking about Quincy earlier, fellow GLVC team. Not only are they 8-1 in the conference, they're 21-1 overall. So they have actually gone undefeated in non-GLVC play. Really impressive. Bella Ray picks up a kill for the Flyers there. They lead 10-6.
Returns to the Panthers lineup. Back to serve for the Flyers is Bella Ray.
Bella Ray sends it over. Panthers go to Fassbender. That one's going to go to the Flyers. Panthers don't agree with the call. Short discussion on the sideline. Bella Ray serves. And a nice dump there from Rear.
Double substitution for the Panthers as
Hannah Voorhees and Addison Tawai will rotate for the Panthers.
Back row attack on the previous play. Point fire.
So they are going to call that as a back row attack from the Panthers and actually reward the point to the Flyers. So that's an attack error from Chloe Rear from the back row. That was ultimately an error. So that point now goes to the Flyers. Unfortunately, the Flyers immediately give it back to the Panthers, and now the Panthers will make those substitutions. Both teams have been pretty clean throughout this match, each with just 3 service errors apiece. That is an impressive showing at the net from Farataki and Megan Schlechte. Van Loo back in for the Flyers, and it's Lauren Steinman to serve. That is a serve, or excuse me, a point for the Panthers as the scoring table, unfortunately, in the way of Megan Schlechte. Hard to run through the scoring table. Salma Lewis serving for the Panthers. It's 13-8 Flyers in set 3. They lead 2-0. Van Loo with the kill. Point Flyers. Schlechte will now look to send it over. Diving save there from Zeiser. Van Loo from the right side. Nice dig from Squire. From the right side, that was Voorhees. And a point for the Flyers. 15-8 now. Flyers lead, so for the Panthers, it is do or die time. They need to get something going right here, as the Flyers are just 10 points away from victory. Sent over, nice serve. Panthers are gonna get a play on it. It's Voorhees, dug by Zeiser. Flyers go to the middle, it's Veritaki. Nice dig from Squire. Free ball. A free ball that is going to end up as a point for the Panthers. And now trouble for the Flyers as Tadlock is back in, and she has been on the money all night. Squire sends it into the net. Costly service error from the Panthers. Flyers serve, it'll be Zeiser. Joust at the net. Flyers are gonna dump it. Stedman, really smart decision. Wasn't sure if that was gonna go to Van Loo on the right side or over to Natalie Stefanski on the left side. And it looks like, I believe Panthers head coach Jennifer Bonner-Hill just received a yellow card. Yes, a yellow card. You don't see that super often. Jennifer Bonner-Hill just talking a little bit too much to the referees in tonight's match. She seems to still be in good spirits, perhaps trying to just fire her team up a little bit as they trail 17-9 in set 3, possibly on the verge of a sweep for the Flyers. Here is Van Loo, and a kill for Van Loo. And it looks like Panthers head coach Jennifer Bonner-Hill will take her second and final timeout here in set number 3. And we will be right back after this break. And both teams now set to take the floor. Flyers with a commanding 18-9 lead. Let's see if the Panthers have some life left here in the third set. It's Andrea Zeiser to serve. Zeiser sends it over. Tadlock blocked by the Flyers at the net. So even after the break, the Flyers still on fire here in set 3. 19-9. Zeiser still serves. It's Voorhees. Overpass, and it's hit by Tadlock, but it's out of bounds. Flyers now hit the 20-point mark. And it has been all Lewis in set 3. Nice job there from the Panthers. Panthers will make substitution as Bassler and Neal rotate in. It's Bassler to serve. That one is played by Stefanski. On the right side, Van Loo misses wide. The Panthers with 2 straight points. It's 20-11. Nearly an ace for the Panthers, but the Flyers able to get it over. Flyers go to Bella Ray. Tadlock got her hand on it, but it went straight into the net, so it's going to be a kill and a point for the Flyers. It's going to be Bella Ray. Bella Ray now in double-digit kills. She's hit the 10-kill mark here in the match. Flyers now lead 22-11. Flyers now have 4 aces on the night. Tadlock. The Flyers did not tip it. Another point for the Flyers. Attack error there from Drury. As the Flyers increase that lead, it's 23-11. That one just misses. It's long. Micah Freppen will rotate in, replacing Juliana Van Loo, who's played very well tonight. She has 9 kills, assuming that will be the last action she sees tonight. Flyers elect to play that. They go to Stefanski. Dug by Zeiser. Bella Ray in the middle. Nice job by the Panthers to recover. Intelligent hit there for Drury. The Flyers blockers were ready. She kind of just lofted it over the outstretched arms of the Flyers at the net. It's 23-13. From the back row, it's Freppen. Joust at the net, won by Natalie Stefanski. Flyers now 1 point away from victory here at Neil Carey Arena. It's set 3, Flyers lead 24-13. Can the Flyers do it? Looking to sweep the Panthers here at home. Back row, that's Schlechte. That is a net violation, a little anticlimactic, point Flyers. So now Caitlin Fassbender, along with Katie Rankin, checking for the Panthers. Rankin back to serve. The fans at Neil Carey Arena on their feet. The serve is up. Flyers are going to get a clean look. It's Bella Ray! No! Just misses. Another point for the Panthers. 24-15. Flyers still looking to finish this one off. It's Bella Ray from the right side, played by the Panthers. They go to Lewis, and another point for the Panthers. So don't look now, but the Panthers have cut it to 8. Neil Carey Arena still bringing the energy. Stefanski digs. It's up, it's Stenman. From the right side, that was Salma Lewis, and another kill for the Panthers. And now, The Flyers 1 point away from victory, forced to call a timeout as the Panthers just got 8 straight points by my calculations. So the Flyers looking like they were about to put things away. Now in a little bit of a dangerous spot. They still have a cushion to work with. They have some insurance. It's 24-17. But the Panthers just went on a very impressive run, as it was 13-24 and is now 17-24. And the Flyers retake the floor. Fans back on their feet. KD Rankin to serve. Serve is over. Flyers go to Schlechte, and that'll do it here from Neil Carey Arena. The Flyers complete the sweep. They will now improve to 7-3 in GLVC play. The Panthers fall to 4-6. Here from Neil Carey Arena, I'm Patrick Hennessy. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Lewis University Television Network, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your night.